every MrBeast member who got fired and why by SunnyV2. Yeah, there has been quite a few MrBeast members that have come and gone. And I guess we're about to find out why today. Make sure you show a lot of love to this video, like, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get it.
There are 9 MrBeast crew members who have either been publicly fired or have disappeared without explanation.
All right.
We'll talk about all of them, beginning with Matt Turner, who had one of the more controversial endings to his time working with MrBeast.
Wonder what he did.
Matt Turner was initially hired as an editor for MrBeast back in 2018.
Okay.
Yet only 5 months after getting hired, Matt would upload a video to his personal channel titled "Why I Quit Working for MrBeast."
Oh, he quit.
In which he
But he got fired.
He was no longer on the team.
Okay.
Matt would then go on to praise MrBeast, talking about how much he enjoyed the job.
Okay.
Dream job for so long. Going to work was a blast each and every day.
Hey.
Paid for my rent every month when I lived in North Carolina. Me and MrBeast, I still consider friends.
Real one.
Never got in any fights. No one did anything wrong in this situation.
Okay.
If you're watching this, MrBeast, I love you, bro.
So it's light.
Despite ending
It's
his
something light.
message by stating that he loved MrBeast, approximately 1 year and 2 months later, Matt Turner would take to Twitter stating the following: "I'm not going to make a video about my time editing for MrBeast, but I will say that it was the most mentally draining time of my life."
Wow, so he was lying.
By MrBeast every day. Being in tears and having mental breakdowns day after day is difficult, and after a while it became too much. After every editing mistake I made, I was made to feel like an absolute idiot. So that's a summary of almost every day on the team.
Was it
That's
really
what
like
it's
that
to work
though?
for MrBeast, and that is why I don't work there now. While Matt might have thought that his MrBeast call out would command a bunch of respect and sympathy, the opposite of this happened.
Nah, you already know how that's gonna go. Yeah, of course.
I think people are jumping to conclusions with this MrBeast stuff. If this editor really was harassed like that, wouldn't he have spoken up sooner?
Yeah, not a year and 2 months later.
YouTubers, so it would have been easy to start accusing him.
Right.
I think the bullying is just over exaggerated.
It could be.
So basically, MrBeast
Never know.
editor is a kid who hasn't experienced the real working world, so throws a tantrum and starts slamming MrBeast with unsupported allegations the moment it gets tough.
Kids these days, you know, it could be viewed as that. Maybe it wasn't really that bad. Maybe he was, because, you know, I've heard people like say yelled at, but they don't really mean yelled at. They just mean like got a stern talking to. Like, yeah, I got yelled at earlier. That's not, it's not the same. I don't know what happened, bro. We weren't there. None of us were there. We don't know if maybe MrBeast really was snapping on this dude all the time. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We can't work on what we don't know. We can only work on what we do know. And what we do know is that by public appearance, MrBeast seems like one of the nicest dudes ever. But I mean, hey, we ain't behind them scenes, bro.
This was 1 year ago. Why are you coming at him
It
now?
is weird to wait so long.
I would point out the most obvious flaw with Matt's Twitter thread.
I just find it very strange.
Look at Keemstar. Keemstar is in everything.
Stuff about MrBeast when a year ago, when he actually left, he uploaded a video
saying I love him.
It was the greatest time of his life.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have did that, bro. That don't help your case. Like you shouldn't have made a video, bro. I love you. I still consider you friends. I just quit because, you know, I don't even know the reason he quit. They didn't show it. But yeah, I still love you, MrBeast. You're still the best dude ever. I had absolute blast going to work every day. He was paying for my rent, all that. And now you're saying all of a sudden it was one of the most mentally draining things ever. It's like, which one is it, bro? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah. You can't be doing that, man. You get it. I hate when people forfeit their trauma and like try to pick it up later. You don't get to be in a situation where something is happening to you, right? And then you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going through a traumatic experience, but instead of speaking up, I'm gonna go ahead and pursue this career or pursue this thing that I'm trying to pursue, and I just ain't gonna say nothing about the thing that's traumatizing me. Again, in my opinion, you forfeit your trauma when you do that. You don't get to pick that back up later and be like, all of a sudden, now I'm so distraught by this after I've already attained success and gotten all the money, you know what I'm saying, and gotten all the achievements and accolades. Now all of a sudden it bothered me so bad, but it didn't bother me enough while it was happening to speak up. I hate that, bro. Like, sexual harassment is bad, but those people that came out like 20 fucking years later and said something about Bill Cosby, it's like, yo, get out of here, yeah. You made your personal decision to not say anything about a sexual harasser and pursue your career. You don't get to say something 20 years later after you're wildly successful. They weren't even wildly successful. I'm just saying, like, say something now.
Whilst others came.
I understand it might be hard to come out sometimes, but 20 years later?
I've known MrBeast
Yeah,
for over 3 years now, and I was
You ain't traumatized, man. I don't believe you. I don't believe your trauma.
Experience of him being
20 years later
mean or disgruntled to me in any way. He was always very kind and very nice,
which was once again echoed by Keemstar.
I talked to one of his employees, and he seemed like he loved working for him.
Okay.
And MrBeast seemed like a really cool, genuine guy.
Things became even worse for Matt after MrBeast had a phone call with Keemstar.
And what MrBeast told me is basically like when they fired him or whatever, they gave him $10,000.
Oh.
And they got him a job at SOAR.
And shortly thereafter, Matt deleted the tweets. And was even brave enough to claim that his Twitter had been hacked. Despite basically being laughed off the internet, Matt Turner continues to upload.
That man ran. Look at
one
him.
of which including a pretty weak apology to MrBeast.
If anyone was offended by me saying that wasn't the best experience, well then I do apologize.
With the whole ordeal being summarized by YouTuber prison mate Luke.
What did you gain from it, really? A little bit.
Nothing.
From the beginning. You destroyed any chance of you having an actual YouTube career.
Yeah.
And all of those
No one's gonna message you now.
Immediately. And now you're just forever tainted with
the success was short term.
The guy that lied about MrBeast.
However, Matt Turner wasn't the only person to try and expose MrBeast before having it backfire terribly.
Damn.
Back in 2018, FlyDoesYT uploaded a video titled My Experience Editing for MrBeast.
Worst week of my life. Dang, bro. Hold on. I had to do something real quick. That's why I paused it. Worst week of his life. All right.
In which he'd foolishly accused MrBeast of faking the content before going on to make the bizarre point that MrBeast didn't even appear in the videos.
When you make a YouTube video, it's your channel. You should, we'll go film your video without you. That's cool, yeah.
The claims were so outrageous that MrBeast himself took to Twitter before stating,
MrBeast is in every one of his own video. What are you talking about?
Streamer to whom I gave hundreds of thousands of dollars when they get them. Go and ask somebody who got part of the $500,000 that I gave away this year.
Right?
Got it. You will not find a person who said I did not give them any money.
Exactly.
These tweets were followed by MrBeast appearing on Drama Alert, where he'd explain the situation from his perspective.
I paid for his plane ticket, his Uber, his hotel for a week, his Uber, and his plane ticket, which he made a 25-minute quote-unquote exposing video on me, but doesn't mention that I spent thousands of dollars getting him here, paid him $750 for like 5 days worth of work, which is really good pay. He has all these issues, quote-unquote, but he doesn't say any of them to me while he's here. He doesn't talk to me while he's here.
So he just waits.
So he can make this 25-minute video and blow everything out of proportion when he gets home.
Before going on to absolutely
I know people like that.
claims that his videos were fake.
You can't do that, bro.
Aren't fake. Like I counted to 100,000. I watched Dance to Your Dead for whatever. I give streamers $30,000.
Yeah, he does stuff like that.
Providing an explanation for why he wasn't able to fully appear in one of the videos.
I have Crohn's disease. Most of you don't know what it is. It was really acting up. So I said, hey, you guys go film the rest of the video. I want to go nap. I got to take it easy. Now he's making an exposed video like, oh, MrBeast doesn't film his own videos. Like, what are you going on about, man? You're trying to.
So he trying to make it sound like MrBeast just, again, because that's how we see every MrBeast video and he's right there. So he tried to make the point of MrBeast doesn't show up for the filming of some of these videos for like other situations. Like maybe there's times where MrBeast don't necessarily need to be on camera. But these are obviously old because MrBeast is literally front and center in the camera in every damn video he makes nowadays. But yeah, you sound dumb, bro. You don't sound. It don't make no damn sense. Come on, bro.
The fact that I have an illness on me, and like I'm not public about this type of stuff.
Which once again prompted a former employee to come out.
A little rest. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Friends with both MrBeast and Fly. It is my unbiased opinion that Fly is in the wrong.
Okay.
Like Matt Turner, Fly has since had a relatively successful career.
Okay, 380K.
Channel with over 300,000 subscribers.
One day, right?
Yet he hasn't been nearly as successful as Jake the Viking, who's been able to show that a peaceful ending with MrBeast is always the most beneficial part.
Right.
Jake appeared on the MrBeast channel for the first time back in June 2018.
The water repellent shoes actually work. I feel like I've seen that video.
To include within the videos.
Okay.
Dip this in the water tank for me. It's really heavy, but you're like a big boy.
At this point in time, the content was often quite physical, and therefore having Jake as a member of the team worked out perfectly.
You try to cut through it?
Early 2020, the content became less focused on physical challenges, and as a result, Jake began to appear in fewer and fewer videos.
Okay. So he was the strong man.
$60,000 extreme hide and seek challenge, which was followed by a comment to Jake's TikTok 2 months later asking, "Are you still working with MrBeast?" To which he respond, "Lol, nah, they fired me."
Damn.
Days later, Jake will clarify this comment by uploading
17 million, boy.
Left MrBeast.
Damn.
He'd explain why he'd been let go.
But
and it came down to my piece no longer fit the puzzle. If that's the best way to put it.
I mean, it goes like that sometimes.
How he wanted to leave
It sucks,
anyway,
but hey.
so he could pursue content creation under his own name.
It was a mutual leaving. I'd already told him multiple times, what I wanted to do was kind of be do my own thing. Me and Jimmy did not have any type of fallout.
I feel you.
So everything's cool. MrBeast still love you, bro.
He wanted his own channel. He didn't want to be just a part of it ain't nothing wrong with being a part of the MrBeast brand, but he had his own desires. He had his own dreams. He wanted to be the face. And he wasn't trying to like steal the face from MrBeast. It wasn't nothing like that. He wasn't trying to be underhanded or nothing like that. But he just wanted to have his own thing, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm talking about? And got a good little peaceful resolution. I hope he shows this sub because I want to see how many subs this dude has. 17 million videos. 17 million views, and it looks like there was probably positive reception to this video. I know he got Probably a meal or two. Let's see.
Basically, he got tired of being an employee.
I'll look him up just in
He wanted
case.
to start his own brand, be his own boss, do his own thing, which is respectable.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be just that guy on every MrBeast video. Good luck to you, Viking. Jake's peaceful
1.46 mil.
with his
Yeah.
unique, recognizable image has helped him to maintain success even after leaving the team.
That's what's up.
Having gained
That's
over
what's
1
up.
million subscribers on YouTube and over 2.5 million followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
However, Jake the Viking wasn't the only person who eventually ran out of utility on the MrBeast team.
Okay.
For example, whatever happened to Ty?
Ty?
He was picked up on the side of the road for his first appearance in the world's largest bowl of cereal video.
You wanna come sit in a pool of cereal for 10K?
And with comments such as, Ty is such a cool guy.
Was that really random?
Challenges, he was able to return to the channel.
And then this is Ty.
Hey.
Videos. You guys really liked him, so we brought him back.
Appearing in
Okay.
7 different videos.
That man had his chance, boy. He took it.
Considering Ty was picked up at random on the side of the street, he was never an official member of the MrBeast crew.
Okay.
Yet, according to the wiki, Ty still works for MrBeast, but works mostly behind the scenes.
Okay.
Ty has since become a father and still maintains an Instagram following of over 28,000 and a TikTok
Respectable.
following of over 80,000.
84K.
in which he
All right.
uploads music, comedy, and dancing videos.
Hey, I see you, boy.
Tyler was another MrBeast member who disappeared from the videos without any explanation, and his disappearance is probably the most mysterious of them all.
Oh, really? You just
Tyler became the
stopped.
second
Okay.
MrBeast crew member after featuring on the channel for the first time in February 2016, when
Oh, he was
MrBeast
member number
had
2.
18,000 subscribers.
Ooh,
From here,
he one of the
Tyler was featured
OGs,
in
baby.
videos such as We Are Better Than Dude Perfect,
Flash.
which was followed by Tyler helping out Jimmy's brother. Yet Tyler's final
Okay.
obvious appearance on the MrBeast channel was
I
in Live
loved
Open a Restaurant
this
with
video,
Peyton
bro.
Edit, where Jimmy jokingly fired him.
Get out of here!
I remember that.
Suggested we charge money for the food. Cut! Get out of here! Go!
I remember that.
I never want to hear you guys talk about charging.
So that wasn't just for the
Well, this
bit.
was obviously just a meme for the video.
Yeah.
It actually would become Tyler's final official appearance.
Damn,
on the
that's messed
MrBeast
up.
channel. Honest question, after you suggested making people pay for the food in the restaurant video and Jimmy kicked you out, you were never in another video again. Did he fire you from being in more videos? Tyler did make a small cameo in Last to Leave the Circle wins
Oh, look at him.
$1,000, as well as the Squid Game video where he apparently featured
Oh, yeah, and that was
the
after, for
guards.
sure.
And when you combine this information with his Instagram, on which he's often still seen with the crew, it's clear that Tyler hasn't
Okay,
been
so he
fired,
definitely hasn't been
he's rather
fired then.
working from behind the scenes.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with
Garrett
that.
eventually met a similar fate.
Garrett.
He was first introduced to the channel back in May 2018 after the
2018.
cut his car in half, and from that point onwards he was a semi-regular in the MrBeast videos.
Okay.
In mid-2020, Garrett abandoned the channel to help out MrBeast's brother. However, as Mr. Bro began to upload fewer and fewer videos,
Oh, yeah, that is his
Garrett
brother,
also
Mr. Bro.
began
I
to
forgot about
disappear
that.
from the internet. According to a reply on his Instagram,
Seen him
Garrett
before.
helps with social media stuff now, although he hasn't uploaded a TikTok
social
or
media
Instagram
manager?
photo with the MrBeast crew in over 2 years.
Damn.
He claims to be studying at the University of Alabama, which is over 2
Okay.
states away from the MrBeast headquarters in North Carolina.
Okay.
Perhaps Garrett is still working with the crew from a distance. However, it does seem as though
Maybe social media just ain't the life he wanted, you know what I'm saying, be in.
fizzled out.
Maybe he just don't want to do
What
that.
about Jake Weddle? He was another one of these guys who once featured in almost every MrBeast episode
Okay.
before he'd slowly disappear.
Must have
from
been a
the
while
channel.
ago because I don't
Well,
recall
only
his
a month
face.
After being seen in the I filled my brother's house with slime and bought him a new one video, Jake Weddle would upload a piece of content to his personal
Why I left
channel titled
MrBeast.
Why I Left MrBeast, in which he'd explained that he
Damn.
resigned from the team so he could pursue stand-up comedy under his own name.
Oh,
I found myself kind of, I guess, losing passion for what I was doing. I'm doing stand-up basically full-time now.
Yeah.
Weddle went on to explain that his
happens.
relationship with MrBeast had ended peacefully.
Me and Jimmy actually left on very good terms. I met with Jimmy before I left. He
That's how you
understood
do
where
it,
I was
baby.
coming from. I understood where he was coming from.
Which is supported by the fact that Weddle came back about a year later for 2 cameo appearances on the channel. However,
Okay.
there's a different MrBeast member who only managed to feature in one video before getting fired.
Damn.
Sneeko. Now, to avoid any
What?
unnecessary damage to
hold on. Let me go rewind back. Sneeko was a part of the MrBeast crew, or not even, he wasn't a part of the crew, obviously, but Sneeko was in a MrBeast video probably way before anybody knew him as Sneeko, or if his name was Sneeko back then. No, you know, so he wasn't viral, obviously. Sneeko just went viral like recently. Dang, that's crazy. Okay.
Video before getting fired. Sneeko. Now, to avoid any unnecessary damage to MrBeast's image here, we need to specify that this was back in 2018, long before Sneeko had the reputation that he has
Exactly.
now. Back then, Sneeko's content consisted of deeply meaningful, unbiased videos, which featured a unique editing style more advanced than almost anyone else on the platform.
Okay.
Anybody who was a fan of Sneeko at the time can vouch for how incredible his videos were. And with this in mind, it's really no wonder that MrBeast gave him a shot on the team.
Right, right.
Sneeko made his first appearance in the I Built a Working Car Using Only Legos video.
Yo, that's fire. I didn't see that video.
Uploaded to Sneako's personal channel titled The Most Important Lesson I Learned Working for MrBeast.
Okay.
His employment didn't last for very long.
I started working for MrBeast 2 years ago. It didn't last long because I got caught up with my ego, and this was during a time when I wasn't uploading on YouTube at all.
Sneako maintained a level of respect.
Sneako has a habit of getting caught up in his ego.
However, the same can't be said for
Marcus. Who this?
Who became the most controversial firing in MrBeast history.
Oh, really? Okay.
When Marcus was first introduced to the channel back in 2019, he quickly became a fan favorite. However, after being featured in the MrBeast Christmas special that very same year, Marcus stopped appearing in any of the videos. 5 months later, in 2020, a fan would ask on Marcus's TikTok, "When you coming back to MrBeast challenges?"
When you coming back?
He'd respond to ask him, implying that maybe Marcus had been left in the dark.
Dang, he just ain't got that call back ever again. That's crazy.
2020, Marcus was officially removed from the team, although unlike most of the other MrBeast members, Marcus didn't leave peacefully.
So I gotta destroy him, bro. So I'm gonna destroy you, bro. I'm gonna destroy you eternally.
I'm gonna destroy you. First of all, I ain't even gonna go too hard on him saying destroy. I know he's doing that on purpose, but I do that sometimes too. Instead of saying streets, I say screets. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. I don't know. But how you gonna destroy MrBeast, bro? Come on, man. This is one of the most well-loved content creators on any platform. This is MrBeast we talking about, bro. You ain't destroying nothing. You gonna have to have some real bad allegations. You gonna have to come with more than he was mean to me. Bro, that ain't gonna do it, man. It just ain't gonna do it.
Destroy him, bro.
That ain't gonna get it done.
Destroy you, bro. I'm gonna destroy you eternally. For a long ass time, you gonna feel this. You gonna feel this tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. You ain't gonna forget about this.
Marcus would take to Instagram and post a 12-minute story in which he'd make some absolutely delusional claims, such as MrBeast started the pandemic.
He started this pandemic for a reason.
Marcus was a leader whilst MrBeast was a follower.
I was born a leader and he was born a follower. He was stealing sauce. I was borrowing sauce and paying homage. You feel me?
Homage, huh? Not homage.
He thought MrBeast was a broken person for firing him.
The only conclusion that I can make is that he's broken somewhere else. That's the only conclusion that I can come up with.
Well, it seemed like Marcus's goal was to discredit MrBeast. The only person he seemed to discredit was himself. Even Marcus's rant was so delusional and unfounded that it just made him look like an idiot.
The messed up part is some people like extreme personalities like that to the point where even though obviously he killed his chances of super big success with the masses due to like coming at MrBeast that hard, I bet there's still plenty of people that like him. There's some people that like that.
It's been stated all around the internet that Marcus was fired because of unacceptable behavior and a drug problem, although there's no evidence anywhere to
that makes sense. Oh, okay. So they can't
in a podcast
they can't prove that then.
Dropped massively at the start of the pandemic, and the more likely reality was that Marcus was fired to save money on wages during a tough economic time.
That might have
Marcus
happened.
maintains an Instagram following of around 75,000. And he's only made one post in the last 2 years, showing that his rant against MrBeast also marked the end of his online career.
That man left the internet, boy. Hey, that's how it happens sometime, bro. All right, so this was an interesting video. Every MrBeast member that got fired, and why? Some of them got fired legitimately and had things to say. Some of them left peacefully because they wanted to pursue other things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That Mr. Viking guy, not Mr. Viking. What was it? I just looked his name up. Let me see real quick. Jake the Viking. He's still really successful. 1.46 million. After leaving because, you know what I'm saying, he left on really good terms, said a whole bunch of good things, 17 million videos on the Wild of MrBeast video. Fire, bro. Hey, shout out to him. I can only hope to reach some high numbers one day, bro. Hey, we're going to try to get there, man. I'm going to keep on grinding, keep on pushing. We're going to make this attempt to get up, bro. But that's going to do it for this video, bro. Make sure y'all hit me up down in the comments. Let me know y'all thoughts on the video. Hit the like button if you know what I'm saying, like the video. If you don't like the video, you ain't got to hit it. Just go ahead and get up out of here. No, but drop a like before you leave, man. And like I said, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I'm about to get up out of this thing. This is your boy Dairu. We signing out. Hey.